And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you just about ready to roll and towing the slab, Roger Clemens. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 and 2, count.
And a swing and a miss. One away. Michael A. Taylor, the next to hit. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Wilson brings it in. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Luis Robert Jr. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Leading off, Babe Ruth. This one in the air, right field. Tachman under it and makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Here comes Aaron Judge. Ground ball, left side. What a stop to first. Oh, the throw is wild. Good backup, though. He's right there and no advance. Man at first with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Out number 2. Termarr Johnson digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Smash to the left side. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Andrew Vaughn now. Just missed. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. And quickly one away in the second. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game. And here is Sosa to the plate.
The second baseman.
And a swing and a miss there.
Sosa.
It's 0-1.
Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Meisner hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Just
missed.
That's
a ball.
Second inning here, no score. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Cannon back to work. Now one missed. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Taylor under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1 out, base is empty. And
One
that
ball, one
skips in
strike.
the dirt. Soft contact in the air, pulls it down, and there are 2 away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Line drive, Rojas fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Montgomery throws right, bats left. In the 8th spot in today's
1-1.
lineup, a former first-round pick in 2021. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ruth makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Corey Lee. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even, 1-1. To third. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's Mike Tauchman. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. The other way. Fair ball.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Up the middle, Montgomery whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. To the right side, and it's off the bag. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, right fielder, Babe.
Now it's the right fielder, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Sosa toss to second, and that's 2. On to the 4th. So now it's the White Sox DH, Luis Robert Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Slider for a strike. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Here's Josh Rojas. Fastball for a strike. Vaughn leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So 2 down now, and here is Lenny Sosa. This to third, and it goes just foul. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Aaron Judge. Ball one
That's the ball.
there.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Rojas to first. Judge out on the play. Here's the left fielder, Cameron
Now
Meister.
batting,
Well, he's
the
doing a
left
nice
fielder,
job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
First pitch misses. Strike one.
1-1.
And that
Missed.
misses.
That's a ball.
Yeah, that's ball two. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. One gone, runner at first. And here is Termarr Johnson. Now moved to first, and he's back in there.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Swinging a foul straight back. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Rice batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And a foul ball. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Here's the Third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a line drive into right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 and grounded out in his first at bat. That one missing inside.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That one not close. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one laced to center and a base hit. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Jacob Wilson. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 3-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Taylor puts it away, and that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Check swing, called strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. That's out to center field. Judge is under it. Drops into the glove, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Corey Lee. Late on that fastball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Babe Ruth. Fought off foul.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
This one in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and Judge is down on strikes. And now it's going to be Cameron Meisner, 1 for 2. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 away now. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Right side. Sosa whips it to first on the run. What a play. Back now at Oriole Park. Digging in, Mike Tauchman. And that one popped in the air, left field. Meisner sizing this one up. Makes the grab, one away. Now at the plate, Michael A. Taylor. Just off the inside edge. Taylor measures 6 feet 4 inches. 33 years old. And he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2009.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Rice snags it on the run. 2 down, bases empty. And now Luis Robert Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that ball is gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. And first offering is fouled off. Called strike right there.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. And we're the top half of the 6th. Got it. So cracks double digits with his bottom of the 6th. Now here is Salvador Perez. Boozer back to work. Foul ball there. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now Jacob Wilson. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. This looks like extra bases. Here comes Perez around third. He'll score.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line. Drive base hit.
Man at second. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, Babe Ruth getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Out to short, Montgomery. Throws across the diamond, and he's out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Judge waits. This ball's chopped on the ground. Rojas in plenty of time to first, and that'll keep. Back here in Baltimore, now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and he'll be safe at first. So a man at first. And the batter now, Lenny Sosa.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
There's the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing.
A swing and a miss. That retires.
Pitching for the White Sox.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Frazier Eller. Meisner leading things off and takes a strike. That one to first. He gets there with the slide. And that's a great play for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. This one smoked out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's two down.
First baseman.
And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That one felt good. It's 6-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Left-hand batter waits. Towards first, Vaughn. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the eighth. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman, on the ground at first. And he takes it himself for the out. So digging in, Michael A. Taylor. That one's in there, 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Robert stands in now and watches strike 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
It's softly on the ground left side. Throws to first, and the White Sox go on to the bottom of the eighth. And now the catcher comes up to him, Salvador Perez. That's towards center. Taylor hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Jacob Wilson. This to center field. Taylor on the move. Won't catch this one. It's down for a hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back singles. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. So first and second with 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they add to the lead. It's 9-1. New pitcher for the White Sox, Justin Anderson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Gets under it and pops it up. He makes the grab, and that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Stepping in, Josh Rojas. In there for strike one. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Sosa in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. The White Sox down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.